Ah, here I am. Here we are. Yes! Another week.
It's the disrespect for me.
Disrespect.
What it means to me, come.
Be prepared.
Do you want it?
I don't want
you're
it.
asking for it. You're dying for it.
What now?
Beating so drama, I can attest. Trading the girls that are penny pressed. Arms for red, everyone can be. Sister girl, Mr. Birthday. Peace for poppin', I put the STs in the mouth while you carry me. And that just ain't no team.
Relax.
The D, the I, the S, the R, the E, the S, the E, the C, you see, it ain't no team.
Welcome back, you lovely folks. My name is White Chakra, and this is my lovely host.
Cleo! I was giving y'all a little stomp the yard, a little fat man scoop, Timberland. You know what I'm saying? It's the new year. I thought I'd just give y'all a little new dance. A little new but old, cute, slight.
One time. Well, I'm giving New Year Same Wig for that bitch that was talking all that shit on YouTube the other day that had so much to say. Talking about what's that on your head?
And another thing.
Bitch, don't ever come for my fucking wig, honey. Cause
the wig is perched. The wig is supreme. Fun fact, the wig came from your mama closet. The wig was clocked on your mother's head. When we seen the 613 tresses laying so graciously upon your mother's head, we said, oh, that's the one. That's the one, Daniel's son. And we was going to sneak it off of her like the twins did the money off their mama at ATL out her titty when we was going to try to snatch it.
Who's going into Titty City to get the cash? Star, I ain't finna put my hand in them skyscrapers. Look, it's gold in them hills.
What y'all doing?
Right up off of your mama head. But instead of doing that, we had some decorum. We had some couth. And we just decided to take it off the mannequin head in your mama wig closet. So learn how to appreciate a good thing. Learn how to appreciate art. Learn how to know something. And also, let's be clear, that wig sees 6 figures. That wig has caught the attention of several high-value white CEO entrepreneurial men who own acres and acres. Okay, the wig's bank account has a bank account, and she's back. The girl is back, and she looked like she has something to say.
I was standing for you bitches. Don't you ever come for me, first of all. Yes, I said for you, bitch. Like, I wanna know it's not your wig, bitch. How about that? Thank you, girl. She came for me, bitch. What's wrong with these bitches next time?
I don't know. Hold on, wait. And I'm getting a little bit from production. Yeah, what's that? P.S. She's not a wig. So now what? All that. She's scalp, baby. She's scalp. You girls are so last year on wigs, baby. She's not wig. She's scalp, honey. She's scalp. Get into your budget. If you girls had a budget, you could get a scalp. You're too busy wearing wigs. But you could get a scalp. And that's exactly what Miss 613 is. She's Miss 613 while you're looking like Miss 503. Okay.
Attached to this wig for your information. Yeah. This was my Renaissance wig that I wore to see the Queen, honey, and she will forever be in my freakum dress in the back of my closet.
She sure will. She sure will. The artist formerly known as your mama's favorite piece. Just know that. The artist formerly known on how your mama met your daddy. Just know that. Your daddy loved that bust down 613 on your mom. So we do too.
Girl, what is going on?
Fine.
What are we even talking about this week? How did we get here?
I don't even know. You know what? I really feel like it's a new year and shit, and everybody always new year, new me or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. But I'm trying to get my mind right, friend. When the new year comes along, I start thinking about summertime. Summertime to me is like, where's the feel-good music? And then I started thinking about feel-good music. What state is music even in right now? And it just steamrolled. But before we dabble into that, I have a Glenda Cocaina on the music tip, and I am going to give it to Teyana Taylor, Miss Taylor, Akatonia, as the girls know her. Teyana for a couple of years has been doing like artist development and stage performance and helping the girls get a better performance. One of the most notable ones was Summer Walker. You remember how she was getting tore up, friend, about just being socially awkward and her performances not giving anything. Teyana has also done Lola Brooks. She's done a couple of male rappers too, which I like that. I like the fact that some of these male rappers are saying, I want to do more than just jump up and down or stand on stage. But shout out to Teyana Taylor. She's giving me Lorianne Gibson vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we think of Teyana and we think about classic performance pieces that she's put on, when she's dancing to the Kanye West song, giving us the 80s body, nobody puts baby in the corner. The Michael Jackson moment when they're all in the suits. Like, you know, Teyana just,
Yes.
she has an eye. And I love to see her crossing over to that side. I know she was done with music, but I love that it's still in her and she's helping generate better performances for us, the consumers, because that's what we want to see. We pay all this money to go see these people. We want to see a good show.
The
Okay?
girls come a long way from Sweet 16. That's all I gotta say.
Baby, the girl has come a
No,
long way from
no.
the chopped cheese at the local deli. Babe, she's a long way from basic bitches and bodegas. Okay, she's grown. So shout out to you, Teyana. Keep whipping them into shape. Keep getting the girls together. Keep motherfucker performing. Because we got to get this music shit back on track. We have to. What are we gonna listen to?
I swear, like we do like hate on these new artists, but I feel like when we were like younger, we were actively listening to the stars of today. And I knew, like, I always say I'm a psychic because I just have that type of music taste to know who's going to be lasting in the game. Like, some of the CDs I bought was, of course, Beyonce. I knew my girl was going to be here to stay. I bought Lady Gaga CDs. I knew Lady Gaga was an icon from the very beginning. Like, I knew. Like, the girls knew. Like, I was out there investing in, like, I bought Frank Ocean CD. He didn't disappear. I done bought, Janae Aiko's first CD. She's still out here in the game. But it's like we know, but we don't really know in the time that we're listening to these artists when they first come out that a decade, 2 decades later, they're still going to have like a very thriving, active career. Not, I don't know. What do y'all think? If you have that sense, like if you was on a day one for somebody who has ended up being very successful and you have that sixth sense, then maybe you can relate to this episode. We're finna get into it, but I think we should talk about some people that maybe might be the next like Beyonce's of tomorrow, the next like Kendrick Lamar's, like. And I wanted to start with hip hop because I feel like hip hop is that girl. Like, so the first person I really thought of was like kind of in the hip hop lane. They kind of was in the pop lane to me too. But I just feel like we should address them in the hip hop lane because I feel like they're more like of a rapper. But it's just their style is so different that it could be brought into the pop realm. And that is Doechii. We are having a Doechii conversation right now. Doechii to me is somebody who, when I first heard her song, I felt like she was just giving me like Nicki Minaj vibes, but it was the side of Nicki Minaj that Nicki Minaj has outgrown or maybe just not really highlighted anymore. I feel like she has names for all her different like types of people she is. I don't really know. But if y'all remember Pink Friday, you remember like Nicki had like certain voices she would do. And I'm sure the real Barbs are screaming at me and y'all know all the names. And yeah, it probably was Roman.
Stop it.
That might have been the name of the character.
Roman was one.
I think that's who it was, but I feel like that's what Doechii is giving. She's giving us that side that Nicki Minaj don't really play with anymore, and we love that. Like that's what made us fall in love with Nicki Minaj. So I feel her for growing, but I'm glad that there are new artists out here that are taking inspiration from that and making it their own thing, and they're able to like get an audience from that. What do you think about Doechii?
I love Doechii. Doechii is sickening. Doechii is cunt. Doechii is unapologetically black. Um, but I feel you. The comparison to Nicki. We talked about this offline. So Doechii to me is giving you niggas the business. Okay. Doechii to me is when Nicki, we call Nicki the best female rapper, but we know that when Nicki was in her prime, it's arguable that Nicki was the best rapper. And we made this subsection for her because she's a woman. And so ever since Nicki Minaj is like, when somebody is like rapping like that or of that tier of that bracket can see they can be that way, we compare them to Nicki Minaj. Well, just like Nicki, and like I'm gonna say just for Doechii as well, no, I'm comparing these niggas. Well, because they are. I'm comparing these girls. I'm comparing them to niggas. I'm comparing them to everybody. I'm comparing them across the floor because Doechii's not good for a girl. She's not good for a black girl. She's good because she's a good ass rapper and she happens to be a black girl. And it's giving for me. The theatrics, I get what you're saying. To me, I like Doechii's bars more. And listen, Barbs, it's a new year. Fight me if y'all want to. Nicki is lyrical. To me, Doechii is more lyrical. Doechii, let me not say more lyrical. Doechii is lyrical in the way that I like to hear lyrics because
Me too.
music is subjective. So Nicki was lyrical in the way that she was going to say some shit and she had a creative wordplay.
Yeah, she
I
did. Her
like
flow was everything.
Doechii's wordplay and I like more stuff that she talks about. And
Me
I like the
too.
pro blackness. And I loved her Tiny Desk performance. And I love how it was all black women and they all had braids. And I love that she had the eye tape. And the girls was like, what you got the face tape for? And Doechii said, because it's cunt, bitch. And that's why we
Yeah.
all had it, bitch. Because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because some of you girls don't understand sauce if you was in the can. Like, some of y'all girls wouldn't understand sauce if you was just fully in mama's pan making Sunday sauce for spaghetti. You wouldn't never know it. So I love Doechii. She is shitting on a lot of male rappers, a lot of female rappers. Um, Shout out to TDE.
I mean,
Shout out.
who else is there outside of Doechii? Like for new like rappers, for really rap, for real. Who's holding down rap
Stomp a little
besides
pussy hoe with
Glorilla?
some, yeah, glow slapping.
Okay, we do love a
Bitch, I'm from
Glorilla.
Memphis. What you know about me? Like, ooh, 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 ooh. Glow is another one that, you know, you can't help but to see, and I love that for her. I love that for her. J Tan, but I love Glow. And I know they had their little kerfuffle, and I just knew that when Glow kept coming out, I was like, "Oh, Jay!" It was giving, "You can't get rid of me, bitch." Like I know JT was just like, "Damn." It's not the one thing beefing with a bitch. That's just is this is her
That won't
craft,
go away.
and this is what she was made to do, and she's just making hits like that. She's just in there pumping them out, and they're so well received. She's so organic to who she is. She's like a corner store icon. She's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is where the people in the culture, like, we understand. We understand Glow's being played at the cookouts, Glow's being played at the parties. Glow, like, you know, you've done it when the niggas is bumping Glow. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She was in the football locker room. LeBron was playing her. We know LeBron is a secret A&R himself. It's like you couldn't fucking miss Glow. And once you get into the niggas cars and they rapping with their whole chest out with you,
um,
like
you found your bag.
you stay there. No paper or plastic, bitch. Just stay right there. Like you've done it. I love her.
Yeah, I might see it for JT. I knew like the City Girls wasn't going to be like a forever thing. I did
Yeah,
not
we
see it for
called
them in the
that.
long run. We definitely talked about that in past episodes. Um, yeah, but I'm glad some of the other girls are fizzling out right now. Like, no shade to Ice Spice, but girl,
Gra,
like, we could leave you in 2024.
gra, gra, gra.
What
We
about
got the same
like
hairstyle, but black. I got the black ice
bye,
spicy. I got the black
Black
ice
Ice?
spice. Yeah.
Black Ice.
I'm the
I
shit
like
hanging from your favorite hood nigga fucking window, bitch.
that
I
shit
am
sound
that black
good. That's my
ice,
favorite
yeah.
one.
Mine too. That's saying I'm that nigga. I'm that bitch hanging in every every Cadillac Coupe de Ville, every Crown Vic. What else is a Doughboy car? Every Impala. Impala is a good one. Them niggas
Heavy
love
on that
Impala.
Impala.
Heavy on the
Wanna
Impala.
be
You
a
niggas love.
Impala. Shot collar, 20-inch blade.
Yeah.
Only
Sorry. I'll tap it. Where
holla.
is Ice Spice? Where is she? I seen her.
Making
She
ass in the
lost so
deli.
much weight. No, she ain't shaking ass. She done shook it all out. She need to go to the deli because she done. They said she done shook the ass off. And I
Oh,
seen her. She's just thinner. She's petite, so she doesn't have the big, you know.
the following that brought her
Yeah,
in. She
that
lost
brought
weight.
her in. Yeah, and whatever, you know what I'm saying, different look. She want to be healthy, you know, whatever it is. But I just have not seen her. And it goes to show like we sometimes we just hype people up
Yeah.
and but like Munch, don't get me wrong. We like the aspect of it. Munch, oh, they're gonna kill me. Oh, friend, they're gonna kill me. I don't even care. I don't even care. Munch is like moo.
By
Let me cook
Doja
here.
Cat.
Yeah. You know when you see moo and it's like this bitch is not being serious, but
Uh-huh.
it caught. But that's what I'm saying. But like Munch should have never been serious. And maybe she wasn't serious. It was just one of them things that was like, okay. But Moo was much more creative in the playful way. Like Munch sounds like a song that a girl tried to make because she wanted it to go off, and I get it. But Moo was like Doja was in her fucking room being silly, but she's an artistic, creative bitch, and she was in a cow costume
And it
and decided to
hit.
do what everybody that in musical theater has done, crank out a little video being funny, and it was like I wonder what else. But Moo compared to Doja's discography is so far different because you can see the satire and the parody
Yeah.
in one compared to what she decided to do as an artist.
Yeah.
Munch is like over
That's
there, but it should have been like her discography led into too much of the gra gra.
yeah, that became her sound overall.
Yeah, and I'm
It
like,
got played
girl,
out.
what's the last thing she put out?
Girl. I ain't
What's the
heard
last
nothing
thing you heard?
since you think you the shit, bitch.
You not,
Yeah, that's the
you're
last
not
thing I
even a what?
heard. So I don't even remember nothing after that.
Yeah, she just did some of the freestyle where she was sounding heartbroken or some shit, or
Girl, keep it.
on the rap radar, whatever, with the green background. I'm convinced niggas are paying to go on there because the way that rap radar or whatever, they be having people like Mario was just on there singing, and then they be having like people that sound like what the fuck is going on. I'm convinced y'all are taking checks for the girls to come on there and act like they're doing one too. Stop doing that because that's another reason why I can't find any good fucking music right now. And I would talk about the males in hip hop, but we talked about them enough last year. Let's just go to a different genre. Let's just give it to the girls. Shout out to Doechii. Shout out to Glow. Shout out to all the other dope up and coming female rappers. I want to see it from you. Hip hop has been female ran for a little while. We're slacking. Get back to the bars. Put your pen to the paper. Yeah. Oh, I'm messy. Can we talk
Oh,
about Remy Ma and Claressa? Ooh.
wait, what?
Did you see that?
No.
This is so for our listeners. I am left fielding white right now. You know who Remy Ma is, and
No,
you
we
know
do.
Remy used to be with Papoose. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a little backstory for the girls. All right, Remy has a battle rap. I know White doesn't watch battle rap. I know y'all probably don't watch battle rap, but Remy comes from battle rapping because she's from New York, and she got exposed during a battle rap where two other people were rapping for her league, and one of them made a comment that she was fucking Eazy, the block captain, which is another battle rapper who she's in business with.
Oh.
So it became this big whole thing, right? She didn't respond. She didn't act no type of way. In the weeks, months following, Pap and Rem separate. It comes out that Rem was sleeping with Eazy. Apparently, like Papoose went and like punched Eazy out somewhere. Whatever. Fast forward to this Christmas. Papoose posts a picture like here I am, because you know him and Rem got a daughter. They like she like 2 or 3, maybe I don't know. But he's like, here I am with my baby on Christmas, and there's where your favorite rapper is, and she was with Eazy somewhere, I think. So allegedly, Papoose is dating or was messing with Claressa Shields, which is the boxing GOAT legend from Michigan. I don't know if you know her, heavyweight champion. She holds like a couple of belts. She has a documentary coming out about her, and Remy caught them on the phone and was like, mind you, let me be clear, White, Claressa has like knocked out everybody she's ever fought.
Shields is fast. That speed Jomis can't deal with.
Claressa Shields looking to close the show.
Like this, she's not no game. Yeah, this is
You won't smoke with somebody like this.
So it became this big thing on the internet where Remy was like, "Oh, you snuck and hung up the phone because you heard me calling, like woo woo woo." And Claressa was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, get back to the bars, get back to music. Because if I see Remy Ma, I want Remy Ma spitting a 16. I don't want to see Remy Ma arguing with the heavyweight, featherweight, lightweight champion Claressa Shields, the greatest woman of all time to do boxing, who's dislocating bitches' jaws. Yeah, go put a pen to the paper.
Everything's becoming so, never mind. I'm not even gonna get on that. That'll be even more left field.
Right. Let's just love songs. Take me somewhere else. Take me to R&B. Take me anywhere else, friend. Anywhere.
I mean, for R&B, I feel like it's just a dying out like form of genre. And we grew up on R&B, so I'm never gonna hate R&B, but I just feel like I don't think it's appreciated anymore, and it's kind of sad. But there are a few like ladies out here that still, and gentlemen, that are holding it out. Like, I don't know. What do you think?
Okay, let me start with somebody maybe like not as known. I really like Aaron May. For the girls who don't know, that's AARONMAY, Aaron May. He has a song called Let Go that I love.
Fine today, fine, you can be fine. I'll be fine today, fine, you can be fine, yeah. Time can erase together on.
I know we didn't talk about this, but I'm also gonna say Masego. I love Masego. I love Tadao. There's a video of Masego and his producer recreating the Tadao beat like on a YouTube clip where they're in this studio with glass, so I think people can walk by and see. And like the artistry of just watching the producer, like he's going to all the different instruments, they're rebuilding the beat. You see Masego and he's coming in doing like ad libs, like. Yes, that's what I want to hear instead of throat baby, busted baby open. Like, I mean, we had busted baby, we had Plies, but we wasn't really treating like we knew Plies was not the counter for busted baby. Like when Plies made busted baby, Plies was a rapper, doing a song. We was never like this is R&B. Like this is no. So I enjoy Aaron May. I enjoy Brent Faiyaz. You like Brent? I think Brent is another one that's like well known, but not as well as I think that he should be. He's very toxic.
That makes sense for R&B.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Brent is kind of toxic in the way that he's a little bit vulgar, but he's not vulgar all the time. So he has a lot of those entendres and playing words that we're used to the old R&B feel, where it's like R&B could get a little freak nasty, but they're gonna do it in a colorful paint your imagination kind of way. You're alluding to things, And then what about the girl? I mean, we got some girls. What you think? Who you think running R&B right now?
Running?
Who you think is running it here to stay? Yeah. Last 5-10 years.
Most notably, I would say like I guess SZA. I guess she's kind of pop like R&B, but she's not really new. But I really like SZA's sound. I think if you qualify that as R&B, I'm gonna say SZA. But outside of her, the only like real R&B artist I really can think of, what is that girl's name? I can't think of her name. Oh my god,
Summer Walker.
Not Summer, but I do like Summer Walker. She's one person that whose name is in rotation for R&B.
Always.
I have to think of it, friend. But how you like Summer Walker?
Let me tell you something. I love me some Summer. And let me tell you why. Because Summer was a girl that I couldn't help but keep hearing. From Deep to I can't think of another hit. It was like it was infectious. It was like when you heard that good R&B sound and you might not have known the song, but you want to listen to it, and then you're like, "Oh shit, that's so and so." And then a couple months later, weeks later, you might hear another joint, and you're like, "Dang, I love this too." And you're like, "Oh, that's so and so." That was me in summer. Like I would find myself listening to music and then finding out I feel like, "Oh my god, this is Summer Walker. Oh my god, this is Summer Walker." And that's just a testament of loving it. Over it, still over it. I mean, beautiful albums. Come on. Put it on for the culture. Mama got on a pink do-rag long like baby clock. She's singing, she's writing about her pain. She's singing it. It's just like Adele did. Like, you get what I'm saying? Summer is writing about the shit that's going on in her life. I haven't felt like this since. Oh, you know what Summer kind of give me? Summer kind of give me. She don't have many up tempo records, but she give me how we feel about Keyshia Cole as well as like her artistry. When we listen to Keyshia Cole, we knew that Keyshia was. I felt like Keyshia was writing from a place. I felt like when I heard the things that Keyshia was talking about, even if she didn't have it didn't happen right then in her life, that she pulled it from somewhere in her life, and it made me be able to connect to it. So that's how I feel about Summer.
Very
Like I don't.
authentic and relatable.
Yeah, it's like you're writing. You're not just thinking about what's trendy or catchy or what rhymes with what. I think she takes her real life events and the real emotions and the way that she deals with things, and then she puts it into the music. SZA is another one. SZA talks about that. SZA talks about SZA to me is like her journal. It's Moesha writing in that diary, baby. And I love that as well because SZA's always so candid. And SZA will, like, through the weekend, babe. Through the weekend, we talking about being a side bitch. Let's be clear. Sharing a nigga. Let's be clear. Only getting a nigga out today. Like, you bitches can relate. Everybody can relate. Like, just the thoughts about her body, getting surgery or not, spinning the block on niggas. Like, SZA just gives us another candid look, and she sounds so great when she does it. But yes, SZA and Summer would be.
Yeah, they are running it. I can see it for them.
Where y'all at? If y'all not SZA and Summer, where y'all at right now? Break out into the mainstream.
I do like Queen Naija. That was the girl's name I was trying to think of.
Where has she been?
I don't know. She wouldn't be somebody I would say would be around like in maybe 20 years, but I'm not gonna say. You never know. I'm not gonna try to hate on that girl.
I don't hate her, but I just want to know where she's been.
I would love for her to prove me like wrong. Somebody I do like, but they're too new for me. I haven't been able to like consume enough of their music yet. I'm new to the boat for them, but I do really like them as an R&B group. Is Flo. I really like them. I think they're really cute.
Bring back girl groups.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what they do.
Bring back girl groups.
And I almost want to say Chloe and Halle, but I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm class typing them because they black.
Cause we talked about that. We was talking about that before with who was we talking about? Is she on our?
Yeah, we was talking about it with Victoria
Monet. Yeah, we was talking about Victoria Monet, and I was like, yeah, because she's more pop, and it's like because R&B is black, but just because we're black, we not R&B. Like, you guys really irking me because a black girl touches a microphone, and then all of a sudden it's like no matter what she puts out, she's R&B.
Yeah,
that's not true. R&B is ours. Like, let's be clear. But then there's also girls who transcend outside of R&B, and they're not making R&B music. Victoria gives me pop, but like R&B influence, soul influence, and we can't help but to have that because it's innate into who we are as a culture. So of course we're always gonna have undertones of R&B and jazz and other stuff, but yeah, every black person with a mic is not R&B. And also, you girls can sing in hip hop. I don't know why that's a thing too, but all the hip hop girls don't, or boys, y'all don't have to be rapping. We know melodic rappers. We know hip hop can be contributed to 808s and the beat uses and different things that are elements that are key of hip hop. So it's not just about a black person holding a microphone and doing a 16 count or holding a harmony. Y'all have to think past that, hear through that, listen to the music, see what the artist is providing, and then go, okay, this is the genre that they go in. Because I'm sure we'll get into it later. There's a lot of categories that I feel like people from our culture get snubbed and put solely in hip hop or solely in the R&B categories when these Grammys and all these other award shows come around. Like, we can only be that. I hate to shock you girls and tell you that we're in pop and rock and alternative music. Like, I don't know where you think the Willows and the Tylers and the Fraley, I don't know what you think they're doing and other people are doing. But yeah, like, we can't just keep putting bitches got whole bands that they're the lead singer of, but because she's black and has a 613 bust down, her album is not put in R&B. You can't keep doing that. If the girls are rockers, they're rockers. Put them in the rock category. You snubbed my bitch Beyonce. If the girls got a country, put them where they belong. Honor it as that. Honor it as the music, the history, and the genre that's being put down and identified with your fucking ears and not your eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know how you bitches are seeing music.
That's when really what Cowboy Carter really was all about. It was this conversation right here.
Yeah. Listen with your ears. You listen with your ears.
Yeah, I really do actually like Victoria Monet, though. I think she like, even if she is a pop artist, R&B, whatever you want to put her in, she's really versatile. And I think we can roll into the pop section, actually. Because I wanted to talk about Victoria and do a callback to our Glenda and Miss Teyana Taylor, because their performance really ate. Like, they really showed like something we haven't seen in a long time on stage, which is a performance. And that's something Victoria brings to the stage. She is compared to the likes of Beyonce, but I feel like in our generation there will only be one Beyonce.
Okay.
And I hate to say it, but my prediction is that the next pop icon is going to be a male. I feel like it's going to switch from male to female and back to male again. But the last one was Michael Jackson, and now the new Supreme is Beyonce. And
the Supreme, who's the next Supreme?
The next Supreme, I feel like it's going to be a male again, but it might be a female, so we don't know. Maybe it'll be somebody non-binary.
I'm gonna say, I mean, I don't know. I really want to make a campaign for Tyler.
Tyler, the Creator?
Yeah, he's a superstar to me. And he's not there yet, but I could see him getting there. Like, he's like tight.
I like his sound. He's just a little dark for me, and I'm not being like racist when I say that. I'm not talking about his skin color, you racist bitches. I mean dark, like as though like he's very much got some stuff going on. Like, I don't know. It's just something about him that's a little twisted.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't get it.
A lot of artists are twisted.
Girly like that. I'm not a stan. Maybe I gotta get deeper into the Tyler the Creator lore.
You need to.
I wouldn't.
You need to. And he is a Pisces gang. I'm a Pisces gang.
Wow, he's a Pisces. Okay.
Pisces gang.
I do see it for Billie Eilish. I feel like she is extremely talented. I know she's very controversial, but I think she has a sound that could like go into the next generation. I think even though she is like a Gen Z type artist, really, I feel like her music is like acceptable for any age. Like, she proved that to us with the Barbie movie and some of her last singles she came out with. That I feel like Billie Eilish can come out with like world music. Like, I don't know the genre really, but like stuff you'll hear on the radio like in 20 years in Target or some shit. Like, oh, I remember that song. Like how we hear like right now, like some Madonna or something playing on the radio. Not to compare Billie Eilish to Madonna, but just saying, I feel like her music is kind of timeless. That we'll be able to play it in however many years. So I could sing
I'm
it for her.
always gonna feel like I want you to stay. My bitch said till I'm in the grave. That bar is always gonna hit. Yeah, it's gonna be lifelong. Like whether you hear this now or you be like, bitch, yes, I want you to stay till I'm in the grave. So they carry me and put me under.
Yeah,
And
she
I
ate.
still kind of want you to crawl in there with me. Like we are birds of a feather, girl. Like we just yeah, that's never gonna get old. You cue
Yeah.
that up every time.
But I don't know. I think I haven't really got into the Sabrina Carpenter of it all. I do like some of her songs. I definitely like the Please Please. I like Chaperone, Hot to Go, but I just don't know. I feel like another aspect we haven't really talked about is people's willingness to actually who?
Chappelle Rowan. Is that
What did you
Chappelle?
just say?
That's the girl. You said hot to go. Chappelle.
No, you did not.
Chappelle.
Just call.
Chappelle. That's the girl name. It's Chappelle.
Did you say Chappelle Rowan?
Chappelle. Ain't it Chapelle? Chappelle Show. Chappelle Show.
Bow. Why was that the first thing I thought of when you said that?
It's not Chappelle.
Not this girl in blackface. Good night. Okay.
It's not Chappelle. What is it?
That girl's name is Chapel. Chapel. Like
Chapel.
Chapel.
Hold on.
Chapel Roan.
Chapel, like chaperone.
Yes, like chaperone.
Is she a drag queen? Is that her drag queen?
Yes, it is actually.
Yeah, Chapel.
Yes, she is a drag queen. Actually.
Rowan.
I feel like she had drag queens in her video.
Chapel Rowan sounds like an American Horror Story character.
Chappelle Rowan sounds like
Chappelle Rowan sounds cut. Chappelle Rowan sounds like she come from a long history of hair braiders. Like she come from a long time of making cornbread from scratch. Chappelle sound like she was on the block.
Bye.
She was on the block. I mean, and then how you spell Dave Chappelle? I'm not playing with y'all.
I'm not.
Oh, she just dropped the E. She need to drop more. She don't want it to be Chappelle.
Bye.
She need to drop more. She need to Chapel. Why we got the two P's?
I'm done with you right now, friend.
Okay. Well, Chappelle Rowan.
I'm gonna call her that from now on. I'm only
Chappelle
calling her
It's
Chappelle
all
Rowan.
No, let me tell you, because I saw her. I did see her. She was giving it to the paparazzi. He was trying to fuck with her, and she was like, no. And then I love a girl that stands on business. They was like at her next function. She was on the carpet and she seen him, and she was like, yeah, you. Yeah, you. You remember last time, bitch? Yeah. She said, I
remembering him.
Yeah, she said, I think you owe me an apology, ho. And I was like, yeah, I'm with that. And she also had like a water bottle at one of the award shows that she was carrying around. And I'm a water bottle girl, as you can see. So I'm gonna try to learn how to say your name, Chappelle. But just know, Buki, that I love you is no shade. I really thought your name was Chappelle Rowan. Rowan. Chappelle. Chaperone. I just gotta keep saying chaperone. Chaperone.
Chaperone is actually, I'm gonna switch between calling her Chappelle Rowan and Chaperone. I don't think people would know if I called her Chaperone. They wouldn't even know that I was saying that to be funny.
No, they think you would be saying it.
But I don't know. I was just saying, like, really about her, the fact that some of these famous people don't want to be famous, like Summer Walker also. Like, I don't know. We can get into that. I do want to talk about one more person before we move on, and that is the country.
Okay.
Well, y'all already know who we chose. Shaboozey. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like also somebody who's too new to really like talk about. I think his song did really good though. People were like criticizing his performance. I think when I saw it, I was just enjoying the overall show. Okay, I thought the show was great. I was not being overly critical of Shaboozey.
Me neither.
But just in like hindsight, I feel like, I don't know, like I'm not gonna judge him maybe based off of this one performance. Maybe we should give him some more time.
The boy just spent the block. It's hard for me because I feel like you sluts over in country music be trying to play hardball, play keep away. Um, yeah. So he ain't been out long enough for me. I like his little record. As far as the Super Bowl, I mean not Super Bowl, the Netflix Texans versus whoever, the Ravens. I watched that game. It was a good game. Got blown out.
I
Imagine
mean,
getting
I
blown
only
out.
saw Beyonce. I came for Beyonce and left
Imagine getting blown out
on
when
Christmas.
Beyonce performs on Christmas. Like that's so crazy. Anywho,
And that's another thing. It was Beyonce next to him. Like, I don't think people realize just how talented Beyonce is and how your favorite would be on stage next to her. Like, not many people have performed right next to Beyonce, except
exactly.
extremely talented people like Prince, Stevie Wonder, like legends, icons, like Celine Dion. Like, these are icons, like, not no little whoever, 1, 2, and 3. Like, you have to be very talented to stand next to this woman and still, like, be present as an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, the boy came. He has locks, nice. The outfit was good. He looked good. What else did we need from Shaboozey? Like, what
I don't
else did we
know.
need
If we're
other
talking
than
about
to
being a
him look like?
superstar, I feel like we do need more than just looking nice, though. I feel like
I mean, in that performance, what they want him to do. Overall,
I don't
I
know what
don't think
else.
he's been out long enough. Let him cook. And country, unfortunately, is a genre that I feel like I give more leeway because of how much black backlash black people get in that space, even though it came from us. So it's so hard for me to critique the journeys that we have in country music and country spaces because it's a uphill battle, you know. So Shaboozey might be here to stay. I will say I don't know a lot of black male country artists, right? Outside of I think like Darius Rucker, I don't know how many underground there is. So what I will get to Shaboozey is that it's not like he's a dime a dozen. It's not like you're gonna cut your TV on and keep seeing black male locked up dark skinned handsome men performing country songs. So he may not become a superstar, but right now he has beat some pretty high odds that were stacked against
Yeah,
him. He's come a
absolutely.
lot further than a lot would. So let him cook and we'll have to see. And we need to keep bum rushing that space so that we have more to talk about in this category because we know country music resonated and originated with us. So you know what I'm saying? Get on in there and shake that shit up. Get K Michelle where your country album at, sis.
I listened to a K Michelle song the other day for the first time, and I feel like Beyonce really opened the door for country music. Like, she opened the door for people to have conversations about, like, nobody, I ain't gonna say nobody, because K Michelle music had like 1 million views. So I feel like she already had her platform. Like, she really didn't need Beyonce.
K Michelle was trying to do music, country music beforehand.
Yeah, it would
You
be
don't remember a couple years ago she got
Cowboy
up on that
Carter.
stage in Nashville?
Yeah, I'm
She
saying
got
that. I know she's been doing it, but nobody like was highlighting it how Cowboy Carter highlighted. So I'm saying maybe the Cowboy Carter album really opened the conversation for people to go back and listen to
yeah.
some of K Michelle's work. They had
Well,
been
no, I
out.
don't think she ever. Well, the work that's been out, I don't think K Michelle, and I could be wrong. I don't think she ever produced the country album. So when I say
Oh,
she was on the stage performing, she was not performing any of her music. She was at like a bar somewhere in Nashville where they're doing karaoke. And she tells the backstory of it about how they tell her like this is not her night or something like this. And K
wow.
Michelle gets up on stage and she says, "I'm a black girl from Memphis, and I promise you, I could like country is my shit, and I can out sing every one of you white motherfuckers in here." And
Oh,
it went like viral. So, and this was before, and I remember when Cowboy Carter came out, I do believe that maybe Beyonce may have sent K Michelle some flowers. I think K Michelle might
aww.
post it. But yeah, and then again, because I feel like people were trying to start shit as we knew Beyonce was going to put out the Cowboy Carter album in K Michelle's lives, because I seen a couple of lives where K Michelle was bigging up Beyonce, and she was like, that only, like, as you said, opens more doors.
Yeah.
Like people were saying, okay, Michelle, you've been saying this for a couple years that you want to do this country album, and now here comes Beyonce doing this country album because y'all always think that black women have to be fucking viper pits and snaking each other. I don't know where you get that shit from. But it's like, yeah, like more than one black woman can do country music. Like, goddamn, like Beyonce wasn't waiting in the bushes in K. Michelle driveway to sneak her when she heard her say she was gonna do a country album, start cooking it up. Like, she didn't blackball her for her album. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate K. Michelle was like, I love the album. I love what she did. I know what we can do because country is ours. So it's not surprising. It's very enjoyable. Loved it. Not surprising because it's ours. So definitely K. Michelle, if you haven't put that album out, girl, put the fucking album out, girl.
Yes, K. Michelle. I really enjoyed the couple of songs that I listened to from K. Michelle, by the way.
I fuck with K. Michelle. She can sing. I fuck with her. And she's crazy. She's crazy. And I want to say she's also a Pisces. She is.
You are just corralling the Pisces up today. Go off. You want to know another Pisces that I need to see? That fucking girl Rihanna. Like, where are you, Riri? Like, girl, I feel like we have these new artists that are coming out, and I'm excited for them. But these artists that are already out, they just don't, and that's the thing I was talking about. Like Summer Walker, like how she has anxiety, how Chaperone has public anxiety, how they don't want to be in the crowd, in the spotlight. Like, are they gonna be the next like Rihanna? Just end up not making music, have all this potential and talent, but don't want to be out there with it? Are they going to be like the next Frank Ocean out here? Not, you know.
Yeah, making music, not making music, hurting my heart. All y'all want to act like Andre 3000 and fucking carry a flute around the middle of New York. I appreciate that, but get y'all ass back in the studio. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know where Frank is. I'm about to call Tyler. Tell Tyler call Frank. Get Frank out here. Like, take me back to Channel Orange. Take me back to the time when it came out. Take me back to remembering where you were when albums came out and listening to them and setting the vibe and the tone. Like, where are you? Like, even with Rihanna, like, girl, take me back. But I can't imagine, like Erykah Badu said, the girls are artists and they're sensitive about their shit. So I can see you getting in your head. That goes across the board. Cardi not dropping music for a little while, doing little hits, but not an album. It's like, dust your pen off. Dust the vocal cords off. Get out there. You that bitch for a reason. We fucked with y'all for a reason. Like, come on now.
Yeah, and y'all better appreciate the music that we get, because honestly, I feel like artists drop. Like, as an artist, I know how much work goes into music, how much your heart and soul goes into it. Just for people to live for it for like 2 seconds and then be ready for the next thing. Like, okay, next album, like, y'all slept on so many of Beyonce's best albums. Like, Black is King would never get the credit it deserved. I would never, like, even when Destiny's Child dropped Nuclear, the song, I was just watching a TikTok about, and I saw the comments where nobody knew the song. And I'm like, oh my God, I was playing this song on loop. Like, and I feel like maybe that's the reason why we don't have Destiny's Child coming back out, because it didn't get the reaction it was supposed to get. When Rihanna dropped Lift Me Up on the Black Panther 2, y'all was arguing and complaining because y'all wanted a club banger. Like, y'all niggas need to learn how to be grateful for what is given to us. And appreciate what these artists are putting out. And maybe they would put out more music. Y'all don't really sit, and maybe that's what Frank is doing, is he's starving us. So we're forced to consume what we got food at home. That's what Frank Ocean telling us right now.
We got food at home, and it's giving expired ramen though. It's giving the last pack of expired beef ramen. Like, nobody want to eat. Nobody goes and picks beef ramen. It's giving the variety pack and ain't nothing left but the beef.
And it's expired. Bye.
I'm just saying, it ain't giving nothing but tomato Campbell's soup cans, peanut butter and jelly, but no bread. Like,
good night.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. No. Chicken and rice, the chicken dry, animal chicken, animal
I'm tired of eating noodles, bro.
Frank
said that's too damn
Well,
bad.
that's too damn bad.
Eating them nipples.
Well, excuse me.
Thank me one day.
And you know what else is too damn bad? Now that we're on music, I'm gonna go on a little tangent because the people who have made it this far clearly like music and like us and like talking about this shit. Shout out to J. Cole. J. Cole is my favorite fucking rapper. Top two, not two. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You niggas can come argue with me in the comments. Like, nah, hold on, let me sit up. I got really talk my shit because y'all think I'm playing about Jermaine and I'm just really not never. Okay. I don't give a fuck about that apology. I don't give a fuck about my nigga got a good heart. He got a good heart. He don't want to beef with his friend. I get it. Cool. You want to beef with your homie, somebody cool with, whatever. Now, for the rest of you niggas saying, oh, he can't ever jump out the window on nobody. No, you're absolutely the fuck wrong. I hate when y'all be trying to apply shit lifelong, and that's not how it fucking works. Let me tell you right now, if I go out somewhere and a bitch wanna fight me and I pussy out or whatever, and I say I don't want to fight her, and a bitch try me 2 days later, ho, you can still get your jaw wrecked, okay? Because I'm still nasty. What my boy say the other day when you caught me, I ain't had time, but I got time today. So I don't know why you niggas be acting like y'all ain't never had no change of heart, like y'all ain't never, you know what I'm saying, got to the end of a PBS school special and understand the 360 of it all. But when it comes to that pen, when it comes to that talent, when it comes to that production, J. Cole. When he also, Jermaine, if you're watching this, because I know you're watching this in my Delulu head, I'm so upset that I couldn't see you perform Forest Hills Drive. I love that album. And when I was re-listening to what they redropped and mastered it, friend, I said, whose fucking favorite rapper do y'all have that went platinum like that with no features? Who was talking that shit? Forest, and let's also be clear about Forest Hills Drive. It ain't no pussy popping twerk songs or get up anthems on that motherfucker either. My boy is spitting, rapping, and talking shit. I think it went y'all see, y'all about to make me turn into like the men that be on the the ESPN channel, because I already looked it up before because somebody wanted to argue with me about it. It's been like 23 people to go platinum, no features since J. Cole in 2014, and I'll let you guess how many of them are rappers. Yeah, okay. Yes, certified 6 times. My boy's gone 6 times platinum, no features. Wow. Would you like to hear some of the girlies who've done that since then? Carrie Underwood, Adele, Chris Stapleton, Ed Sheeran, like, you know what I'm saying? Fall Out Boy, yes, like, let's Halsey. Yes. These are the names of the people who are going platinum once, no features. Let alone 6 times, no features. Get you motherfucking rappers' pen game up. When your favorite rapper can beat my rapper's pen, then we'll get into it. We don't know these niggas on a personal level. That apology was on some personal shit. I feel Jermaine shouldn't have brought it to that platform, but it takes a big nigga to be a bigger nigga. I get that. But Jermaine, let these niggas know that you a good nigga at heart, but that pen, not to be fucked with. Not to be fucked with. You cannot argue with me. You cannot argue with your mama. You cannot argue with anybody. I usually tell y'all that y'all can argue with each other. You can't argue nobody about that. But if you would like to try, you can meet and Miss I forgot her name. I forgot whose wig we took Miss Mama head off of, but that's where we're holding the meetings. We're holding the meetings for you niggas to debate about who's your favorite rapper in her mama wig closet. That's where the meeting will be held, and we hope that you were there prompt. That's where it is. That's where y'all can go argue in her mama wig closet.
And with that being said, we are wrapping up the disrespect for this week. We appreciate y'all so much for listening this long. We hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Go buy our merch. Go rush right over to our TikTok shop. Go subscribe to our Patreon. And thank you so much. Everything to say before we close out?
I want to say Fenty on the face, Fenty on the hair. Robin, get into it, fellow Pisces. a brand ambassadorship. I know you like these natural tresses made with your lovely product and this nice beat also made with your lovely product. But to you girls, it's a new year. Okay. Y'all know I give y'all love at the end of this. I'm always gonna give y'all love. But let me tell y'all something. Get y'all ass up, get outside, start a hobby, get you a vision board. Okay. It's the beginning of the year. We making money, we being fine, we're prioritizing our mental health, we're looking out for others, we're building bonds, villages, and communities. Okay. We're following our dreams, we're leaning into our intuition, and we are not small or downsizing ourselves for the opinions of others. We are setting boundaries.
Oh my God.
We are setting boundaries. Clearly, this is me setting a boundary right here. We are setting boundaries for bad behavior and things that we don't want to tolerate in our life. Okay. So you are beautiful, just like my girlie. You are special. You are one of one. How are you going to tell your story if you're not here? Only you can tell it the best. And yeah, for any of you bitches that got something to say, catch me Monday morning in HR. Bye. Bye from both of us.
Learn something from this.